Hi, Raymi.
Hi, Taylor.
Welcome to Much Ado About Some Shit, where every week Raymi tries to convince me to watch garbage television by telling me about a season of a show. This week we are catching up with Vanderpump Rules.
Our favorite servers, even though, we haven't seen anything about Sir in at least a season or two. So they're currently filming season 10.
Gross.
We have at least a year before we visit them again.
All right.
So I've got a big old cast photo here, and you can see there's a lot of people missing.
There's so many people missing. Quick note to those listening, we make these photos available that we are talking about on our social media. Instagram is Much Ado Some Shit. These will also pop up on our YouTube version of the podcast at Much Ado About Some Shit. Yeah, that cast photo is a lot slimmer than it was last time, and I don't know most of the people.
You just don't recognize them as what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I promise. We'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we touched on this last episode. So Stassi and Kristen got fired because of false allegations against Faith.
Right. Being shitty racist.
Yes. Jax also pretty much got fired for the same reason, but also his last words on the show were, "This is why my show is so successful," to Lisa.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. That's a great way to get your ass kicked off a show.
Yeah.
And I love that it immediately resulted in getting kicked off the show.
Yeah.
He needed to go for a long ass time.
Seriously. Ugh. So then, because of that, Beau is not on the show with Stassi. None of Kristen's people are there. And then Jax's wife, Brittany, is also not there. Some of the new people that we had met last season, Brett and Max.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about them.
Were also fired because of past racist tweets.
Why you gotta be so shit?
Right? And then Dana also just quit of her own fruition. She was like, I'm done with this. So.
Fair.
Yeah. So it's a lot pared down.
Yep.
So I've got just a couple people to introduce you to.
Okay.
And then you'll see this same photo with all of the names.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah. So who do you think this guy is?
Derek.
It's because of the k noise on it.
Oh, yeah.
This is Brock.
Dang it.
Wanna guess how he's in the season at all?
New sociopath.
Not as bad as Jax.
Oh, that's good.
So I had to cut Sheena out of this photo.
Oh.
She's Sheena's new beau.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't recall us touching on this last season, but she was in the process of freezing her eggs. She did it twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is Sheena's new beau.
Okay.
He's from Australia, and at this point, they've been together for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
They also have a baby together.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Whoa, what? Whoa.
So Sheena and Lala, who are still on the show, each had babies. So did Stassi and Brittany.
These people are mothers.
Lala this whole season is I'm a mother now.
Oh, no.
I'm a mother now.
Lala.
Yeah.
Tinky Winky.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's bad. Do you want to guess any of their names, the baby names?
I'm sure they're all weird.
They're all weird.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Is one named Apple like Gwyneth Paltrow's?
No.
Oh, okay. Different type of fruit, maybe?
No, there's no fruit.
Okay.
So Lala's baby is Ocean.
Okay.
Oh my God. Brittany and Jax named the only boy of the group, Ryder.
Okay.
Stassi named her little girl Hartford.
Okay. She's gonna run into the thing where she always has to clarify which is her last name.
Yeah, because it's Hartford Clark.
Yeah, people think she's saying her name in reverse. I even get that with my first name being Taylor. Oh, that poor kid.
Okay, Sheena. This is little Summer Moon.
That poor kid.
I know.
All right. Well, she could just go by Summer.
Yeah, most likely.
And get a keychain. She's the only one that might get a keychain.
Yeah, for real.
Maybe Ryder. I don't know that.
Well, but I think it's an R-Y.
Oh, yeah.
D-E-R, which will become more popular once these kids grow up a little bit more.
He might get a keychain eventually. Nobody else is getting keychains.
Right, yeah. Okay, there they all are, all who we're talking about.
Yep.
We'll mention, do you remember Lala's Man?
I remember Lala's Man.
Cool. We just mentioned him a couple of times.
Okay.
He'd be bigger in this season if I cared. Anyway.
I notice who I don't see here. Where Peter?
I know. Okay, so the photo that I have is like a promotional shot. I usually take from the opening of the show. And in the opening, you do see him, and he's seen a couple times when we're at SUR during the season. But Peter doesn't really have much of a storyline.
Oh,
yeah.
Poor Pete.
Yeah, we just don't really see him a ton.
He's been too unproblematic for too long.
Okay, so we kind of begin the season. Sheena is upset with Lala because she wasn't there for her during a miscarriage she had.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah.
Oof, I'm sorry, Sheena. I feel like Sheena's kind of been through it.
She really has.
We've seen a lot of bad shit happen to her.
I know.
Yeah. Sorry, girl. Fuck you, Tinky Winky. Just in general.
Well, and it was kind of a situation where, like, Sheena wanted Lala to, like, read her mind. And because Sheena was like, I just want to be alone. But was doing that thing where it was like, but you can try if you want to.
Okay, yeah, no, you gotta make your actual needs clear when you're dealing with shit. But also, I just don't like Tinky Winky.
Right,
so.
yeah. That'll inform kind of later things.
Okay.
Lisa is mad at James because James is doing really well. He's about 2 years sober when this airs. Lisa's mad because James blew up at her son, Max, and they were like having lunch, and James like wanted to split a salad, but it was like a $10 charge to split a fucking salad in this restaurant for some reason.
The fuck?
I don't know. West Hollywood is weird.
Oh, I don't understand.
Yeah. So Max was like, don't do it. And James was like, no, I want to split it. And then they got in a weird fight. So then James sent these rage texts to Max and was like, you're fat and this is why you don't have a girlfriend and you're weak and all of this shit. It was wild.
Okay. James, I'm glad you're sober. You need some anger management courses.
Yeah,
because you just fly off the fucking handle.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeesh.
So the Toms
are
going to be opening a new bar, completely separate from Lisa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doing their own thing.
They found like a different investor where they can have a little bit more creative control of the restaurant.
That's understandable.
Katie wants to be a part of it. She wants to like help them.
Okay.
But she and Sandy don't get along.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah. It's a whole thing. Well, this will continue throughout the fucking season. And I pared it down quite a bit. Anyway, so at Sheena's birthday party, Lala is invited, but it's, kind of weird because they're not super getting along well.
Right.
But then the fight that breaks out is actually between Lala and Ariana.
Oh, shit.
Over Lala saying that they don't care about each other on a podcast.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. These people keep saying dumb shit on podcasts.
Yeah.
The fuck?
We do it every week, baby.
I mean...
Oh, man.
Yeesh.
Okay, so one of the big fights that Katie and Sandoval are having over the new bar is the name. Katie is like, I hate the name that you picked. It's stupid. It's uninspired. I hate it. The name is Schwartz and Sandy's.
They have Tom, so why not?
Right, yeah. Schwartz and Sandy's.
Yeah, just finish it out.
Exactly. Go visit the first name and then the last name.
Exactly.
Schwartz ends up admitting that he wanted Katie to fight with Sandy about the name because he doesn't like the name.
Schwartz, you little bitch.
He's too much of an asshole to not just like come out and say
it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Schwartz, you need to grow a spine.
Yeah, for real.
Holy shit.
I don't like Schwartz so much. I'll yell about that later.
Fair.
Sandoval and James are planning a trip to Palm Springs because, so the year that this is filming, Coachella is not taking place.
Okay.
Coachella is really important to them. So Sandoval and James are planning our Chella.
Okay.
They get like fucking fire dancers and silk dancers, and they have food trucks, and there's a DJ booth where James can DJ at our Chella and all of this shit.
Yeah, fuck the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason that Coachella could possibly not be taking place.
Right? Yeah.
Anyway.
So it's this whole our Chella thing, but it's actually our Chella.
The letter
R.
R.
Yes.
Like Toys R Us.
Just about.
Oh, God.
Because it's James' proposal to Raquel. Yeah. They like sneak off a little bit, and there's these balloons that say Rachella.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how does that go?
It goes well. She says yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how are his anger issues doing, Raquel?
She's not happy about that, but she says yes anyway because they love each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We'll see. Okay, so this seems real minute. So they're like having dinner at one point. And so Charlie doesn't eat a whole lot of food. At one point in Palm Springs, they order a bunch of food, and she's like, nothing looks good. So she like goes and makes herself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay.
So then Lala is like, why aren't you eating the food? And like pushes her about her food shit. And Charlie reveals she has a lot of trauma around food. If she didn't eat food when she was a kid, she would have weird punishments. So yeah, we don't super get into it, but it'll inform a party later.
Okay.
So yeah, Charlie and Lala are not on great terms.
Like, I kind of get some frustration because it's like, oh, you ordered food. And I was raised like, even if you don't like it, you fucking eat what you're served at somebody else's place.
Right, yeah.
But also, if you have a lot of trauma with food, it's like, okay, at least she ate something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if she found something that she could eat to, not go without. So,
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it sounds like, so, I mean, I had a very similar thing. Like, you got what you got, you ate it, or you went to bed hungry. It was kind of the same thing. But it sounds like for Charlie, it was that, but there would be weird extra punishment if you didn't eat the food.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. She doesn't really get into it a ton.
I understand.
Yeah.
Most people don't want to air their trauma out on fucking TV.
Right, yeah. And that's kind of why Charlie is mad at Lala. She's like, I don't want to fucking get into that with you. I'm not super good friends with you.
Yeah,
like, no.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay. Yeah.
So that's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've had a lot of Vanderpump babies.
Just too many babies.
Do you notice anybody who didn't have a baby?
Ariana?
Well, yeah, but she doesn't want a baby.
Okay.
No, Katie and Schwartz
Oh, right.
also don't have a baby.
Well, Schwartz is a baby, so
Yeah, it's true.
they already have one.
Yeah. So Katie and Schwartz go to see a fertility doctor because they haven't been pregnant. This is also when we learn that like 10 years ago, they were pregnant and had an abortion.
Okay.
Yeah, because they felt that was the best decision, which, hell yeah, it was.
Yeah. They weren't ready.
Yeah. Well, and like the Toms were living together. Sandoval had no idea that happened. They kept it real secret. Like her family didn't know either.
Yeah.
Like she had to tell them before it aired.
A lot of women keep abortions very secret.
Absolutely.
By the way, if you're anti-choice, get the fuck off our platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
So yeah, they think they're ready now. They're like getting their fertility checked and everything. And Schwartz is told to not take hot baths and
don't cook your swimmers.
Yeah. Just stop doing mushrooms and smoking weed.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fun. Anyway, so we get Ocean and Summer meet each other. Lala and Sheena's baby.
Okay.
And Brock and Randall are there.
Okay.
And Brock is like, I love my baby. I wish I could see my other kids.
Okay.
So he reveals that he has 2 other kids back in Australia with a former spouse, and that he hasn't seen them in 4 years.
Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, the 2020s intercontinental stuff is part of it.
Yeah. So immediately Lala is like concerned. She's like, oh, he hasn't seen his kids in 4 years. That's so fucked up. It's all his fault.
Whoa.
We learn what ends up happening at a little dinner is Brock takes Lala aside and kind of explains it all to her. Okay. And is like, look, my ex and I had a very bad relationship. He had his first kid at 20.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's hard.
Yeah, so, and it was a shotgun wedding, and the ex put a restraining order on him and claimed domestic violence, and because of that, and also back pay child support, the ex won't let him see his kids. So Lala takes this and goes, ooh, cannon fodder.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because Lisa hoots this tea at her house, and it's specifically so she can meet Ocean and Summer Moon. She wants to meet the Vanderpump babies.
Yeah, sure.
But at this dinner, Lala, like, just yells about all of Brock's shit.
Jesus Christ,
and is
Lala.
like, Sheena, do you know why he can't see his kids? Are you sure?
He told you. I'm sure he's told her.
Right? Yeah.
What the fuck, Tinky Winky?
It's wild.
You are so exhausting.
Lisa didn't know any of this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not their business.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
like, if he and Sheena have talked through it and stuff and made their decisions, like, it shouldn't fucking matter to anybody else.
But Lala is concerned. She's a mother.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, as long as he's not, like, hitting Sheena or whatever, then it's...
Or abusing his children.
Or abusing his children. I kind of forgot they had a baby for a second.
Fair. I should have put little babies.
Little baby indicators.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they've talked through it and there's no, like, abuse happening between them or their family... then it's nobody's fucking business.
Right, yeah. So because Lala airs all of this shit, Brock has to, like, explain to Lisa now.
Yeah.
And we see that conversation. What had happened is during a dispute, he admits that he slapped his partner. Not good.
Not good. Don't do assault. Assault is not okay.
Assault is bad. Then 4 years later, the ex brings up that incident to get a restraining order against him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we have one side of the story. It's a complicated issue.
Yeah.
But, you know, again, if there's no abuse happening in his current home life.
Right, yeah. And a lot of people will disagree with me here. He seems to express a lot of remorse. Although, as somebody who came from a house with domestic violence, that is never okay. And as long as his previous kids and Sheena and Summer are okay, Sheena can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but as soon as something happens, get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. Yep. Because there are cases of, like, abusers expressing remorse and then doing it again.
Oh, absolutely.
But if it really was, you know, a terrible, not okay lapse, and, you know, no, he didn't hurt his kids, he hasn't hurt Sheena, all that, like, then yeah, it's Sheena's call.
Yeah. And it's understandable for the ex to do what she did. I totally get that. Yeah. As well.
This is a complicated issue.
It's a very complicated issue.
It's very complicated. Yeah. Okay. How does Lisa take it?
Lisa's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a lot to have come out at tea.
Yeah. It's wild.
She's like, I just wanted to meet the fucking babies.
Yeah, just give me the goddamn baby.
Yeah. Like, I like babies. Why are you doing this?
Right, yeah. Yeah, poor Lisa just gets dragged into this shit.
Oh, God.
But, you know, she's an executive producer. It's her show.
Oh, yeah.
So.
But still, you get blindsided.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be about you little babies.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Raquel. Remember Raquel?
Vaguely, yeah.
She had a nose job.
Okay.
But she wants a revision in it because most of it goes one way, but then the very tip goes a different way.
Okay.
So she wants a revision on it. Lisa gets her in with one of Beverly Hills' top surgeons.
Okay.
But James is terrified that either she'll be ugly if they revise it or he'll be blamed for needing the revision. Because like a week after the cast came off of Raquel's nose, they went to kiss and he like, it happens, okay?
Yeah.
You go in a little too hard and you like headbutt the person.
Yeah.
Apparently he like headbutted her nose.
Not her new nose.
Yeah. So he's terrified that he's going to be blamed for it. Ultimately, it's decided that this did nothing.
Yeah.
But everybody is acting like he fucking assaulted her.
What the fuck?
Which, again, assault, not good.
Don't assault.
But
Don't do
headbutts
it.
happen.
Yeah.
I can't count how many times I've, like, hit my teeth
Not
on
your
other
teeth. Jesus.
And it's hurt like hell or my fucking head. Like,
don't go in so hot. Goddamn.
Right. Sorry. Fun times.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Okay, so Charlie is having this like food party.
Okay.
So she wants everybody to bring like a different dish.
Okay.
And she's going to try everything.
Sure.
Yeah. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Ariana helps plan it, and like they hold it at Tom and Ariana's place.
Okay. Do they have furniture now?
They do have furniture
Wow.
now. Yeah. Lala isn't invited because
she's a bitch.
Yeah. And just been like starting fights all fucking season so far.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I wouldn't invite her to shit either.
Also, something happens. James lashes out because he's the only sober one at the party and everybody else is drunk. Which this isn't okay to do. He calls Raquel, his fiance, and Charlie, whose party this is, dumb.
James.
Get your shit together.
What the fuck, James? You are an awful human being.
Seriously.
Anyway, how's the party go?
It was good, except that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Charlie tries a bunch of different foods. She tries oysters. She thinks they're really good. She tries lobster. She tries Sheena's famous enchiladas, which she doesn't love. They're super, like, Americanized enchiladas.
Oh,
and Charlie is Latina.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, but it's really cute. She tries a bunch of food. There's sushi, and she ends up liking a lot of it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's very cute.
That's
and very
good.
Sweet.
Yay.
So, okay, remember Schwartz and Sandy and their new bar, Schwartz and Sandy's?
Yeah.
So they have to go to a pitch meeting, and they bring Katie along. And Katie does really well in this pitch meeting. She's like, they say their mission statement, and it's like the vibe they want it to be. And Katie's like, no, your mission statement needs to be like for the staff and the restaurant.
Yeah.
And their new partner that they brought in, Greg, is like, if you want to take his place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Which pisses off Sandoval.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
At this point, James has been sober for 2 years and plans to quit smoking marijuana.
Okay. I don't think you could say you've been sober for 2 years.
It's California sober.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thing is pot can pretty much get you to the same mental state as alcohol.
It
Granted, there are different
strains
and things, but I don't imagine he's like doing the real chill one.
I mean, apparently not.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that. No.
Yeah.
No, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So he says he's going to quit weed, and he literally never does. He's like, I'm going to do it at the start of this one. And then they end up having to be quarantined. So he's like, well, I have to sit at home all day. I might as well smoke some weed. So.
Yeah, I don't think that's helping him with his, like, cliche, like, oh, it mellows you out.
It does different things to
different things to different people. Mm-hmm. But it's a substance you're consuming. And if you have things like anger issues.
Oh, yeah. Well, and what I'm saying, too, is like he probably thinks it mellows him out, but it really doesn't.
Yeah.
It's supposed to mellow you out.
Quote unquote.
I have insane panic attacks.
Uh-huh. Back when I had edibles and things, I pretty much just felt like I'd been drinking. Mm-hmm. It always just felt the same to me. Anyway, okay. Well, James, you got some stuff to work on.
Yeah, seriously. We'll talk about it. So then Brock's birthday happens. Basically, the highlights is that Sandoval and Katie clash over the bar again. Okay. They're yelling about that. And then Lala is pissed at Schwartz because Schwartz didn't have Katie's back about it.
Schwartz doesn't have a back.
Right, yeah, no, he doesn't have a back for himself. He can't have a back for anybody else.
No, God, no. Gee, this seems like a great foundation for a successful business.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Yeah. Gonna go great.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So then, remember Raquel's revision for her nose?
Uh-huh.
Charlie comes up with a great idea and does the Toes for Nose fundraiser.
What?
So Ariana, Katie, and Charlie, and Raquel take feet pictures to sell so that they can pay for Raquel's revision. Because it's like $30,000.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Well, if you can make money selling feet pics.
Seriously, yeah.
I've considered it.
Right? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Unfortunately, nobody buys their feet pictures except one person whose name on Feetpedia is Feet Lover in French. And Ariana is like, I'm convinced it's Lisa. So they're at a party at one point and they're like, Lisa, come over here. What does this mean in French? And she's like, oh, it means like lover of feet. Oh, that's so gross. Disgusting. And then she's like, well, I have to. And she starts speaking in French. And she basically is like, I have to go. Just know that I am a lover of feet. And admits to being the one that bought their feet pictures. That's she wants them to succeed.
She wants them to succeed. That's such like a weird mom thing to do.
Yeah. That's what I love about Lisa.
Nobody's buying my baby's feet pictures. Mm-hmm. I'll do it.
Yeah. It's very sweet.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Anyway. So Sheena is mad at James.
Everybody's mad at everybody all the time. Anyway.
Because James doesn't want to help with Brock's new fitness app. It's not that he doesn't want to help. He doesn't want to help for free.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's like, I should be getting paid for this. I'm DJ James Kennedy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, don't work for free. I get it.
Don't work for free, but it's also like, it's a friend.
Well, like, yeah, that too. Are they really friends, though? Or is it like a friend of an acquaintance?
Yeah, they're like acquaintances.
Yeah, an acquaintance of an acquaintance.
Right, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I get it. If it's an actual friend, then yeah, fucking help him out. But
right, yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah. James tells Raquel not to respond to Brock's text message at all.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The ghosting is not the mature option.
Well,
especially when you still have to face these people.
Right. Well, James' whole thing is like, Raquel, don't respond because I'm trying to get us money for this. But Raquel is like legitimately Sheena's friend.
Right.
So
yeah, she's, yeah.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's a lot.
Gross. I'm uncomfy.
Yeah. So then Katie is barred from the Tom's bar, the new bar. They're like, okay, Katie can't be involved with this at all because Katie and Sandoval butt heads too much, and it's putting a strain on Schwartz and their marriage, and also a strain between Schwartz and Sandy.
Yeah, it's not a good combo.
Yeah.
The three of them.
No, not at all.
Okay. And how does she react to that?
She's not super happy about it.
Yeah.
But she's kind of tired of having Sandoval be a dick to her all the time.
Yeah.
Which I get.
Yeah.
So she's not super happy. But also part of why she wants to be a part of the bar is because she feels neglected by Schwartz, because he's with Sandoval all the time, working on their bar, working on their project, and they don't have anything.
Gotcha.
So, which is also kind of why they want the baby, which has pretty much been put on a hold because I don't think I talk about that at all again. So
okay, so baby is
on hold.
Baby is in the wind.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Katie has been talking about starting a sandwich shop.
Okay.
With Schwartz as well. She's like, I want to do that. I want to get that started. And Schwartz is like, let me focus on Schwartz and Sandy's. And then
can't do that all at the same time.
Yeah. It's
opening
hard.
a business at all is a precarious endeavor.
Yes, yeah. And I mean, they already tried to refinance their house to do this. They got denied. So Schwartz had to take out a small business loan. Uh-huh. Their money's all over the place.
Right, yeah.
So,
you gotta go slow with this kind of thing.
Exactly. Anyway, Ariana gets wasted at her birthday party and falls over. It's hilarious.
Holy shit, what?
I was planning on showing you the clip. I will send you the clip. It's hilarious.
Okay.
I've watched it so many times. It's so funny.
Nice.
Anyway.
We'll link it in the description
of
this episode as well, because you have to suffer with me.
Yes. At a different party, Sandoval and Katie get into a fight over the bar again, even though she's barred from the bar. And Sandoval takes credit for their finances. He's like, do you know how much money I've brought into your house? I'm the one who made the Tom Tom brand. I monetized a friendship. I'm the one that creates opportunities for us. And taking credit for bringing somebody money isn't cool.
No.
However, Schwartz wouldn't do anything if it weren't for somebody else.
That's
the only decision he has ever fucking made was to move from Florida to LA. That's it.
Yeah.
That was his only decision he's made.
I don't like Sandy coming at her like that.
Yeah, no.
That's not a good look.
Mm-hmm.
But also, Schwartz is pretty useless.
Seriously, yeah. No, I fucking hate Schwartz.
He's just a pretty enough face.
He's charming. He can charm his way out of things. Part of that is because he's so spineless that he just kind of rolls over. So
Well, I don't like this dynamic at all.
Yeah, it's bad. This fight causes the Toms to take a break from each other as friends. Fair. So they're like not hanging out. They're only doing business with each other. Yeah. It's very lonely.
Oh.
For them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you should probably take a minute.
Yeah. And then the sandwich shop that Katie wants to start, Ariana is like, why don't we do it?
Sure.
Why don't we make it?
Yeah.
So
Fuck the men.
Right? Yeah. So they like start that up.
Cool.
They like brainstorm what it's going to be. The name of the sandwich shop is going to be Something About Her.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's a name. I like the Something About Her sandwiches. Yeah. I think that's cute, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, good for them.
Brock asks Randall for help in proposing to Sheena. What he wants to do is have this big old movie premiere that Randall puts on. And then it's going to be him proposing to Sheena, and they'll get married at the same time.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like, he has the dress. He has everything.
Okay.
Like, they're ready. Unfortunately, the venue ends up falling through.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So he, like, is scrambling for other ideas, basically. Kind of what happens so that Brock and Lala are fighting is that Brock finds out that the venue is like $20,000.
Whoa.
So he stops responding to Lala's assistant right as she asks for his credit card number. So Lala assumes that this means that Brock wants them to foot the bill.
Yeah.
So Lala gets mad about that.
There needs to be communication there.
Right, yeah.
Just like, whoa, didn't realize, gonna have to do something else.
Yeah.
Not just nothing.
Right, yeah. So he's trying to figure out some other ideas too.
Sure.
So James is being kind of controlling to Raquel. Like,
yeah, he's not doing well.
Yeah, no, he never is.
Yeah, true.
So then Sheena and Brock sign a prenup, despite the fact that they aren't even engaged. But then when they come home, Brock has this whole thing set up on their balcony. This little like balloon arch, and he proposes to her. And then he's like, we want to get married soon. Like, neither of them care about having a huge wedding.
Sure.
Supposedly. Sheena does. But that's a secret. Anyway. So Brock is like, we don't really have time, but we're going up to Santa Ynez for Raquel and James's engagement party.
Sure.
What if we snuck off with Tom Sandoval and Ariana, and your mother came up? Tom Sandoval is an ordained officiant.
Sure.
And Ariana and your mother can be our witnesses, and we don't tell anybody. It's just going to be us, and we'll go and get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cute idea.
Sheena is like, sure, yeah, absolutely. So Brock and James end up fighting at this progress party for the Tom's new bar.
Okay.
Which has no progress. So that's fun. Ariana and Katie pitch the sandwich shop to Randall so that he'll invest, and he ends up doing so.
Oh, cool.
So that's nice for them.
Good for them.
So we go up to Santa Ynez for James and Raquel's engagement party. Sandoval is getting cold feet about the surprise wedding because he's like, if James figures out that you're doing this, he's going to be pissed. And he's going to be pissed at me, too, for taking away from their weekend.
James is very controlling, and people are walking on eggshells around him to not make him angry. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not okay. He needs... Don't enable him, Sandy. Stay strong.
Yeah, he's just not really feeling it. And then Sheena actually ends up being like, yeah, I don't feel right about it.
Okay.
But she still wants, she's excited. She's engaged.
Yeah.
So she wants to like share that news with her friends.
Right.
So they do announce that to everybody at a gathering where James and Raquel are not there, and none of their family is there either. And they're like, we're just excited. We got engaged a couple of days ago, and just please don't tell Raquel and James because we want to tell them ourselves.
Yeah.
And Lala is like, well, this is bullshit.
Fucking Tinky Winky.
Yeah. And everybody is like, Sheena ends up telling Lisa that they're engaged. She's not wearing her engagement ring.
Sure.
She has it in her purse. So she like pulls the ring out and shows it to Lisa. And Lisa is like, what are you doing with that? Why is that here? Why would you even think about being engaged during their engagement weekend? It's
what the fuck?
Really ridiculous, honestly.
Okay.
And Sheena also tells Lisa about their like surprise wedding that they were going to have up there. And Lisa's like, you can't do that. That's so gross and tacky and
what the hell?
Yeah. Sheena's like, well, we're not doing it. Like, it was an idea, and I decided to back out of it because, this is for them.
Sure.
At the actual party, Lala picks the last fight of the season.
Jesus Christ, this woman.
By telling James about Sheena and Brock hijacking their weekend.
Jesus Christ.
Because she's like, before there was Raquel and James, before there was Lala and Rand, there was Lala and James. And that's my boy, and he's important to me.
Jesus Christ. So you ruined his weekend by telling the secret that people were not saying so that they wouldn't take away from their weekend.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fucking Tinky Winky, man.
It's wild.
Okay.
And everybody, like, at the reunion, too, I usually don't talk about the reunions, but there's a couple things. Everybody's still on Sheena and Brock's case about it.
Jesus Christ.
And it's like, they didn't actually do it, and they didn't get engaged at their engagement party.
They didn't do anything.
Yeah. Like,
Jesus
can
Christ.
we calm down? And then at the reunion, we learn that James and Raquel have broken up. They called the engagement off because Raquel's heart wasn't in it anymore.
He's a piece of shit.
Seriously, yeah. He still has a lot to work through.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just...
And he's not doing it.
Raquel went to college, and she went to college for occupational therapy.
Oh, cool.
And she wants to work with young kids, and she feels like she can't do that when she's with James. So that's also why they break that off. So,
Okay. Good call, Raquel.
Also, just a fun fact, Lala and Rand are also break off their engagement because Rand is cheating on her.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. At this time, there's photos coming out of Rand with other girls. Meanwhile, he's got a less than a 1-year-old at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her vagina isn't as tight as it used to be. God.
Fuck off.
Melting man, bitch.
Seriously.
Anyway.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's season 9.
That's season 9.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on that journey with us, folks. We'll be back next week with something else.
Claim to fame.
We'll be back next week with Claim to Fame.
We'll be finishing Claim to Fame.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so next week we'll be finishing up Claim to Fame. This is the end of Vanderpump for now until the next season comes out.
Until like a year.
So thanks for coming on this journey. We look forward to seeing you next week. Follow us Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Much Ado Some Shit. YouTube and Patreon are Much Ado About Some Shit. Shout out to patron Emma. Thanks, girl. We love you. All right. And that's it for us this week. Thanks so much for listening, guys. And I'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.